Hello, this is Dirty 20 Gaming. My name is Kevin, and tonight we are here to play a game of modified Shadowrun with these amazing people whose characters I'm making disappear at this moment from the screen. We are going to introduce the players first, and we're going to start with our very own Janet. Tell us what you do when you're not here, please.
Hello. I'm Janet J777 on 30 and Discord, but I'm streaming as anime gems, various stuff like games, showcases, and doing videos like review and even interviews. But on this game, I'm Samantha, who is Shaman Street.
Street shaman of great repute who is very good at making things appear that they are not there, including your sometimes clumsy co-workers. Which brings us to some of our other players. Oh boy, did I write myself into a corner right here. Playing Echo for us tonight, Glorios.
I knew that was coming.
Well, you fell on your butt underneath the robot
As the
last
person
week,
who was shielded.
yes. So,
hello.
what do you do? Yeah.
I'm Blaze of Gloriosa. Better known around here as Glory. I haunt the Discord like a lot. I'm on every channel all the time. I'm also here producing, alternate Wednesdays and Thursdays. Tonight I am playing Echo, who is our technomancing kind of fashion plate. She does things. She does all right. She got her leg over the railing. She did okay. I stream on my own channel sometimes, unscheduled surprise streams, which is the best way to stream.
Yes.
That's what all the professionals say.
Yes, guerrilla streaming. Make them wait.
Make them guess. People love that.
Asymmetric warfare streaming. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
So anyway, I'm here as Echo. She's doing her best.
And it's best enough. Let's move along. Playing Neon / Corbin for us this evening, the mighty, the wonderful, the charming Deku Shrub Lily. Where else and what else can we find you doing?
I'm also lurking around in the Dirty 20 Discord, and unless you kind of catch me on Tumblr, you're not gonna find me anywhere else. But today I have been caught playing Neon, our street samurai, and Samantha's older brother.
Yeah.
Street samurai with a heart of gold.
The best and many issues.
Hey, normal people don't become adventurers. What was it, Samantha?
Edgelord, yeah.
A little edgelordy, yeah. You gotta have one. In Shadowrun, traditionally, you'd all been edgelords. So we gotta have at least one just for tradition. Oh, speaking of tradition, the person at this table that I have played with the longest, and yet you folks have seen him the least, because he's the newest. Brandon, welcome back to the game. What else? Do you do anything else online?
No, I basically I come here and then I disappear back into the shrubbery for the week, and only to return on Friday nights.
It's just Friday night and then Homer into the trees. Friday night and then Homer into the trees. I appreciate that more than you possibly sometimes imagine. But speaking of that 2 hours, let's get to that 2 hours, because that's why we're here. It's time to play a game. The game is, roughly speaking, Shadowrun's Sixth World that I have simplified a lot because I like to move things along. Speaking of moving things along, we find ourselves on an island in the Juan de Fuca Strait between Vancouver and Victoria in what used to be, and currently is, a beautiful part of the world, except that where you guys live, it just got hammered by a whole bunch of tsunamis about 30 years ago, so it's kind of messed up. But on this little island, way up on top, you guys found a very sort of out-of-place mansion covered in moss. And as you got closer, you saw that that's intentional. That moss is there. There's watering systems and sprinklers built in all around it. They made it look 150 years old on purpose.
What is question
Hmm?
about secret of characters?
Oh, we're going to get to that. It's just before we get you guys started. I just want to paint the picture first. I'll be right with you. But thank you, though, because I almost did forget. But it works. There are in this entire place only two. There are only two lights on in this whole mansion. One of them is in the master bedroom slash sitting room area, and way in the other corner of the mansion in the library, there's a light on. Um, you were only supposed to find one person awake here, and so at least that much of your information was wrong. You guys have taken control of a quadcopter in a flawlessly executed plan. It worked. It was flawlessly executed by definition. You used it to scout out the landscape and decide that you were going to come in through the back door, basically through the service entrance, thinking that was your best shot to get inside. Um, to completely hide the fact that you're there, you then, stop me if I'm wrong, flew a drone into the window of the sitting room where the light is on. Yeah, okay. Yep. Wanted to make
Yep,
sure.
that's what happened.
All right. So at that moment, when perhaps you're discussing, you're in your mind, you're suddenly sort of thinking about what other life choices you could have made. I want everybody here, just before you go into motion, I want each of you to tell me one thing about your characters that we don't know. And I'm basically going to do this in the order that I think you would have reacted physically, which puts Corbin slash, I guess we're on a mission, so we're going to call you Neon. There, you're on a mission. We'll call you by your street name. Neon, you are wired to the gills. You're the fastest thing that's ever walked the planet. So you are definitely going to get to go first. So smash, that goes through the window. Tell us something just one little thought that pops into Neon's head that we didn't know. One memory.
Technically, because Echo was the one that sent it careening into that room,
Yep.
she was the one that saw an armed dude in that place.
Yep.
And
Yep.
she was the one that said, he's in there.
Yes. Right. Yes.
So
we got more. I got one more sentence to add to that when we get to Echo. But yeah, what is? Tell us something we don't know about Neon, and thank you for that because that's a good point.
His favorite drink in the whole wide world is actually root beer, and he could use one right about now, because if the armed person in that sitting room is the master of the house, then
Yep.
who the fuck is in the library?
Yes, a very good question. And
It's Colonel Mustard.
And I don't know, this might only be for the Canadians. No, that's maybe not. As soon as you said root beer, I heard ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Oh, that's the wrong song. Sorry. The A&W root beer song. There was an A&W, you got A&W root beer? No? Back when
I know
it was
the
actually
brand,
a
but I
drive-in?
don't recall.
I don't
Oh,
think
you
the
mean the
A&W restaurants were as big here. You just
Probably
hummed
not.
Pink Panther, so now
Yes,
I'm like,
I know. I realized on the third note I was doing the wrong song, and by then I had completely forgotten the right song. So I kind of hoping to deflect, but it didn't work. So let's just get back to the game. There was a song, an A&W.
I thought that was
beer.
a crossover I just didn't know about.
No. Well, it is now.
Same.
In here.
I was like, yeah.
You're welcome for a very bad idea. All right. Desperately wanting a root beer, Echo turns and heads up the stairs.
Echo.
Sorry, because I'm already ahead of myself. Neon's heading up the stairs, and I was about. Come on, face, keep up. Which leads us to Echo, because you have just flown that through the window. It smashes through the window. You see the dude sitting in the chair reaching for his gun. He's having some difficulties because he is, and I'm just going to give you this one sentence, extraordinarily impaired. like beyond alcohol, sort of like there are chemicals involved in his level of impairment.
Okay.
Given that, tell us
And
something
he
about
has a
Echo that we
gun.
don't know. Yes, and he does have a gun, and he's being attacked by one of his own octocoppers.
I
Given all of
can't
that, tell us something
imagine
about
where
Echo.
that would go wrong.
Oh yeah, when it's my turn, it's going to be fun. But I need to know something about Echo that we don't know yet.
Echo. Echo enjoys painting minis in her spare time. Little miniatures, like not
Yep.
necessarily for any game or whatever, but like just little ceramic miniatures that she can like line up on her window, and they're
Nice.
pretty.
Nice.
And the thing that makes her think of it is that like he's got some really cool like weathering on his skin or something, like some feature about him that she's for a second is like, oh, I wonder if I could do that with my paint. Like, I wonder if I could take a little bit of a,
Yep.
one of those weird little moments when you're like, oh, I need to remember that for later.
Yep. Nice. And that's the triggering moment. Beautiful. Next, let's go. Oh, I haven't changed your mini. I changed your image, which we'll get to in a second. As soon as we hang on a second, let me get caught up. Neon, Echo have gone. There we go. So you guys get to see
Yeah.
them.
Echo has never regretted a decision in her life ever, so she's not regretting anything right now.
No,
Not even with the gun.
If you go fast enough, you don't have to. You never have your regrets never catch up to you. Next, let's go with Samantha. Willow, you're on a mission. Willow.
Yes.
So, just before you see that Echoes, oh, sorry, yeah, Echoes sort of looking into her visor, watching the drone, and probably looking sort of surprised. Neon is heading up the stairs into the building just ahead of you. What thought pops into your head that we don't know about Samantha?
I need tonight be ready to go back home and stream on my YouTube channel.
You're
Mm,
worried about
New
getting her.
game.
Yeah.
And I hope
Oh,
this whole haste will be short so I can come back and stream.
you want to get home in time to be amongst the first to stream the new game that comes out at midnight. Oh, I love it.
And
Fantastic.
as not like on camera YouTuber, but VTuber,
Of course.
like
Yes. Yep.
character.
Yep. Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. Oh, I love it. That's your deep dark secret is you've got a whole second income coming from your YouTube streams. Or sorry, we're going to call it We Show. Anyway, you know what it is. Which brings us to the currently very quiet Calais. The gig is afoot. They're rushing about. They're doing things. Nobody said go, but they're all going. What does that remind you of that we don't know about?
Well, I'm not so certain that reminds me of it,
Okay.
but one thing that will become relevant at some point in this night, foreshadow subtly, is that Calais is a big reader, but really prefers physical books to the ebooks.
Okay.
Don't know how that could possibly become relevant.
It's at the end of the hall and it starts with an L for anybody that isn't paying attention. And it's got a light on in it that shouldn't be on. Dun, 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 dun. And with that, you head in. You were told, a quick reminder because it's been a bit, the three most likely places that you're going to find this document that you have to steal is in that sitting room that you just knocked the window in the library.
The keep. Oh wait.
And the
yes.
keep. Those are the three places. Yeah.
Sorry.
So no, it's okay. The sitting room and the library are the most likely to. The keep was considered to be unlikely. However, your intelligence wasn't perfect already. There's one more person here than you thought there was supposed to be. So those are the three that you think are the most likely places for it. You also, I'll remind you, there's staff inside. They're robots. They're basically like Asimos. And they are programmed, you were told, to ignore anybody that isn't on a guest list. So they will not bother you. You don't exist.
And-
However, yeah, go. So, yeah.
Was it the second room that had a light on? Was it the library?
Yes.
Am I remembering correctly? Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. So the sitting room / master bedroom that and the library are the two places with the light on. So you also know that there is in the home, um, yeah, there's security bots inside the home that are like bang bang shoot shoot bots. They do exist. The home is
Are
sought with
they?
a
I
yes.
thought it was like just recording for the cowboy hacker dude on the payroll to like report shit
Okay.
from.
Yeah. So yes, I will add to my previous sentence. There are bang bang shoot shoot things here, but they are run by they are run by that off board person. So they're not autonomous. They are actually on patrol. Yep. Does that work?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. um, and I think that's all you need to know. So, um, let's do let's do a turn order. So I'll do it for Sam.
Do we roll initiative or whatever?
Yeah, which
Generic D6.
yeah, do
There
just
should be an initiative button.
there is if you have your character sheet, or I've got your stats. It's agility and reaction, right?
Oh, I just clicked it.
So yeah, okay, well that works.
I saw a button and I pushed it.
All right.
All right, for
Yeah,
me.
that's it. I'm just looking yours up right now. It's 5. So. Okay. Oops, that's not how that works. It's just 5d6.
Neon up here getting to go twice every time.
It's almost like I'm built for it or something.
I
Gosh.
know.
I know. All right.
It's like you spend a lot of time and effort getting all beefy.
So, top of the order, Neon 13. Then Echo at 10. And Calais at 8. And 1d6 plus 5 is 6 for Willow. All right. So, in probably the expected order, you guys are sort of at the bottom of the stairs heading up into the building. You're not in combat yet, so or necessarily will be, so you don't have to follow the orders specifically. But let's start with Neon. You feel that hit, that rush, right? And the chemicals start going, and the electronics all come on, like the buzz comes up. This is your thing. What do you do? Security's still intact on the house in front of you, I will mention. And there are still the drones outside touring around. You've got those timed pretty good, but what is your plan?
I guess run up to the nearest door, which would be like that one. See if it's locked or anything. Like, is it? Or is there one of those stickers that says "protected by such and such company"?
Okay, yeah. That's this door here, right? At the top of the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. So you charge up to that. It's like, yeah, protected by, and it's in capital letters, NOTADT. It's definitely not ADT.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really bold. Like there's a flashing light and a keypad. Like it's really telling you there's security here.
Right.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we have a technomancer,
You do.
so I'm gonna
They're next in order.
like quietly call out to Echo, security. Can you hack the pad?
Can I touch the pad?
Oh yeah, you just have to walk up to it.
And I can hack. That was in character. Like, can I touch the pad? Then I can hack the pad.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. So yeah, you walk up and it's it's real retro. it's one of those fake brass plates with the sort of milky white buttons that are always a little bit sticky. Numbers are slightly worn off, but somebody spent a lot of, I don't mean like sticky, like there's stuff on it. I mean like they stick when you push them, they don't come up right away. Somebody's gone to a lot of trouble to make this look like it was really old. By really old, I mean like from now.
Whenever
Maybe
you say
30
sticky
years ago.
buttons, I always just think of the ones that small children touch a lot. So I'm like,
no, not like that. It's just like these are the ones like rich people touch. Sticky in a
rich
different
children.
way. Yes.
Anyway, she's just gonna wander up and she's gonna be like, neat, poke.
Are you going to do your thing of sleaze, or you? I mean, this is just a door pad. Do you? You could probably do it with just your regular ability because you get.
Yeah,
like
I was just
9
thinking that I would
dice.
just
Yeah.
like, I don't feel like I need to do like diffusion of firewall,
boost,
infusion
exactly.
of sleaze. I don't feel like I need to do any of that.
Not for the door. I agree.
No.
Okay.
Do I roll something though? I'm looking at my
So
rolls.
yeah, you can if you've got your rolls there, it's actually a you're trying to get by it, so it's a sneak. Is it sneak? Whatever the phrase is. Good grief. What's it called?
Stealth. I found it.
Yeah. Okay. Give me that.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh no, that's got to be your physical stealth, isn't it? Or is that your computer roll? It should be on your.
I don't
page.
know. It says stealth.
Okay. Of all the pages there, one of them has got your computer stuff on it. It's got the 3 rows, and it's not called stealth. Let me look here.
Sorry, I was going by
Okay,
what was
no,
on the
it's-
bottom.
Oh no, there's no need to be sorry. Oh, Matrix. That's the page you want,
Okay.
and it's sleaze. That's the one I was looking for. Yes. Because you're trying to sleaze your way
there's-
by. So your
So there's
default is
infusion
9.
of.
Yeah.
There's infusion of sleaze.
So yes, so your default is 9. If you
Uh-huh.
cast diffusion of sleaze, you add those successes to the 9.
Right.
So you could roll up to 15 dice.
Okay. So with that, I'm sorry, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
With that, I'm gonna. Is it D6 minus 5 9 times? Is that my roll
Yep.
then?
Or you can
Okay.
or if you're there, you can just click the sleaze button.
But I clicked the sleaze button.
It did not sleaze. So okay, yeah, let's do 9D. Oh,
yeah.
There's a pop up that says macro options attribute. Did you see that?
I'm just gonna click the D6 greater than 5 and put 9
Yeah.
in there if that's okay.
Excellent. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
96. There you go.
2
2d6.
successes.
Oof. All right.
I was very worried about that 0 successes. I was like, are you kidding me?
All right. So I get. It's only a door. Oops, not 30. That would be excessive. Nope, no successes. So you walk up, touch it, and you just see the little lights go on inside the buttons.
Boop.
Just boop, 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 boop. And he did the thing. Like, is it just a basic password? It's just like a big X. So it's like 13795. It's, oh, come on, dude. Like it's
At least it's not 1 2 3 4 5.
Yes, that is true. So you boop, 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 boop. The door unlocks in front of you, and as you're touching it, you can confirm that that has come off as a legitimate door opening in the system. It hasn't set off any alarms, other than a door opened in a place where it shouldn't have just opened.
You know what password would be funny if would be 1 2 3 4.
Yep.
The password is just password. 1 2
Password.
3.
Yep. Yeah.
The best password had Polish Prime Minister. He have login admin and password admin1. And he had this on sticky note to laptop
Yep.
even.
Yep. That the number of times that has happened to politicians when they do somebody, and it used to be somebody would say, send me a screenshot. So they'd get out their phone and literally take a shot of their screen, including all the sticky notes with the passwords at the bottom. It happened
But
any
it's
number of
not
times.
only
Yeah.
but it's not only sticky note, but he had on the sticky note admin one
Yeah.
password.
Like he needed to write that down to remember it. Anyway, let's get back to the game. So, because you stepped aside, Neon, we're gonna the door is open now. Echo, you still have sort of the overlay in your head of that drone going through the window, and you see he finally gets hold of the gun and comes up, and like, you've been shot at in drone form before, right? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. You could tell where he starts to squeeze the trigger, like it's not even close. So as you, just as the door goes beep boop boop beep boop, and zzz, dink, makes that noise as the lock slides open, you hear and see in your mind bang as a gunshot goes off, and you hear ding as it bounces off the rock wall, and your drone is still sort of stuck in the window, still showing this guy, and the gun's going everywhere but pointing at your drone, right? He's so wasted. The only safe place to be is right where he's pointing. What do you do with? You've still got some movement left. You've kind of done your turn. Like, we're not in turn order, but I want to keep everybody sort of moving.
And
so,
Echo's gonna kind of keep them updated. Do they? I have to ask. They're just communicating with each other. Like, there's no fancy like subvocal thing going on or anything,
No,
right?
No,
move.
you guys have got that, but yeah, you can
Okay.
talk to each other.
Yeah, so she's just, like,
subvocal. Yeah,
Whispering
yeah,
very, very quietly as possible.
yeah,
Like that gunshot was somebody shooting at the drone.
yeah.
He is I want some of whatever he's had.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you could see like the eyes are swirling, right? It's
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Echo's just like, whatever he's got, like, I would like some of his stash for later.
all right. So, Neon, you have not used all your movement, and yes, we'll get the other two in a second here. But I want to give your tank the chance to be the first one to go through the door. What do you do?
I guess I look over at Calais and ask, should we split up? There's potentially two people here. One of us takes Mr. Trigger Happy and the other takes the library.
Trigger
As
Happy is
long as
not
I
much
don't
of a
have to make
threat.
Trigger happy, then I'll be fine with that.
I can take Trigger Happy. I think I can dodge whatever he's got going on.
I
You
Might
take
want,
I
library?
I want
might
to library.
might I suggest the other way around, because Trigger Happy can't aim.
You guys.
Calais is doing like the Mr. Burns fingers. Yes, I will take the library.
I
Okay.
want
All right.
library.
Okay. So those two in the library, which would leave Echo and Neon heading for the stoner in the bedroom.
Let's just say I have some ideas on how to incapacitate our
Yep.
host.
Kind of what you do.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right. So you two
Okay.
guys head in that way, and we're just gonna put these two just outside the door for now, because
I guess before anything, we need to search the keep real quick.
it is as you step in the door and look, it is it doesn't really fit with this building, right? I mean, it kind of does because it's the same shape as the master bedroom, but it's literally just a big hollow tower with a flight of stairs that goes up 15 feet, and then you can see a floor above you. And that, because you were outside, has got a balcony. So yeah, it's right there if you want to do that.
I would say I don't want go out these stairs. You go, boys.
Not in these heels. So Neon, yeah, you're the speedster. You want to head up to just run the stairs and back? You can. I mean, you could catch them before they get to the grand salon if you do that. You're quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So you bolt up the stairs. As I'm assuming, I mean, by bolt,
I
I mean,
wish
yeah.
I wish you have some scenes like how many more floors and catching brave, like in Final Fantasy 7.
But as you get to the top, of course, you creep and look up over the room, end of the room above. It is basically empty. It's out of place because it's this big sort of wooden table with rustic wooden chairs around it, and there's silver uh, dinnerware, but it's very medieval. It almost looks like a movie set or one of those restaurants, like a theme restaurant that you would go to. You look around, there's no obvious safes or bookcases or anything like that. This looks strictly like a fancy dining room.
So, like a LARPing dining
Yes,
area.
exactly, exactly. You'd expect people to put on clothes before they, like, yeah, exactly, costumes before they came up.
Well, since it doesn't look like a place for documents, I will relay this information to everybody else.
Yep, just nothing up here. Okay, in that length of time, Echo, where are you going? And then we'll get these other two in. I'm literally making space on the map so I can get these other two in here and get them heading towards the dining room or the library.
Can you come back to me? I won't.
Yep, absolutely. So we'll get the other
Okay.
two. The plan was you guys are heading for the library. Is that still the case?
Yes,
All right.
but
Who's going first?
I want to
Yeah.
go very careful
Oh yes.
because those smart drones monitoring
Yeah.
corridors.
Yeah. And all four of you are going to have to go to the same place eventually. Like essentially, you're going to have to get to these doors because you have to get into the grand salon to get into the library, which is down through that door, or over
I go
here.
first because I can't shoot those small monitoring drones.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to put you here by the door, and then Calais, you following up?
I'm following on.
Okay.
Uh, can I
Juggling
ask a
fire?
question?
Yes, you can.
No, I'm
One of
not
my
juggling
favorite
fire.
things.
I'm juggling ice balls.
Oh, ice balls is okay. Yeah.
Um, I have forgotten in the couple of weeks since we've met.
Hmm.
What are we doing here?
You are here to steal a.
Steal documents,
I love the
rights,
idea that you
rights
walk up
to
behind.
artists.
You walk up behind Samantha and ask while you're on the mission. And yes,
Just like
that is-
tap 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 on the
Yeah.
shoulder. Remind me why we're here.
yeah. And Samantha, you were absolutely
Um,
right. I talked over you, but
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
telling
yeah.
we are stealing rights to artists because we had some with some studio music and we had mission to steal this paper and it is like a real paper
Right.
and we also was thinking to leak this to internet after mission
That's right. Okay.
basically, the rights to an idol's
like
all their work
songs.
and all of
This,
that,
yeah.
and make it public domain on the internet because whoever has the document basically has the rights to
Yep.
this idol's
And if
entire
everybody's
work.
yeah, and then if everybody's got the rights, really nobody's got the rights, so they're kind of free, right? It's a very cool idea. All right. So that conversation happens as the two of you step up to this door, and you can look through because it's got glass panes. The grand salon beyond is. It used to be the recording studio, and now it's kind of turned into almost like a museum of a recording studio. There's like guitars propped up in inappropriate places and fake instruments and speakers that aren't plugged into anything. There's gold records, like physical gold records on the walls. Um, it's 20 feet tall. It's 2 stories tall in there, and you can almost sense the dust. It just doesn't get used anymore. And then we're going to get back to Echo just before you guys open this door and head in, because you're all got to go through this door to get moving on. So.
I just want, said that I want be in position of sneaking, like
yes.
crouching.
Yep, yep. And as soon as you guys go through the door, we'll get your stealth. We'll do your stealth rolls to see if you can get
My question is like, what kind of, can I see any kind of surveillance? Like, am I seeing any kind of cameras, or is it just like the drones, or like, where are
You
their eyes?
yes, good question. There's a panel here at the sort of just inside the front door. There's the actual panel for the house. It's not just the beep beep for the door, and you you can access part of that without having to hack it at all. And you can see that the colored areas that are on the map, each one is their own zone. So you guys are in this zone here, which is outlined in sort of a reddish color. The Grand Salon is its own zone. The dining room, theater, and library is all a zone. And the master and sitting rooms are its own zone. And each
And the
one of
garage presumably is
yeah,
also its own.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, the outside areas as well. But inside the house, those are the four main zones. And it is at this point, because you're already inside, that you realize the opening the door and the moving into this space has not set off any alarms. But if someone is watching, and there is rumored that somebody is, it would probably be a flashing light on somebody's screen right now. You haven't set off an alarm, but you're one step away. If the two of them open that door, and I'll leave that hanging there. Now you've got a reason to do something. Now I can legitimately say, what do you do?
Yeah, so Echo's gonna just be like, no touchy.
And I will be looking at Echo and say, "What now?" And like resignated.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna sort of like, it's up to you guys whether you actually understand any of the hand signals that Echo uses, because I suspect they change based on her mood for
Yeah.
every mission.
Yeah. Fair.
Like, they're not exactly the standardized like military, like, you know, like they're just, so she's just sort of like, she sort of gestures kind of upward, and
Yeah.
maybe you know that that means somebody's watching, or
Yeah.
maybe you think that, so she thinks somebody's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe you know, maybe you don't. But anyway, so she's just sort of like doing one of these motions, like pointing upward and kind of twirling her finger.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna kind of reach out for the panel that's nearest. And this one she is going to okay, so diffusion of, can, do I have the motion to do something with this panel?
Yes.
Do I have the
You're touching
action?
it.
Okay.
Yep.
Diffusion of firewall is basically reducing their defenses,
Yes.
and infusion of sleaze is
Is sneaking past those defenses.
okay.
Yeah.
So let's get sleazy.
Yep.
We've been sleazy. Let's stay sleazy.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try infusion of sleaze on the panel.
Yep. So
I'm gonna click the
that.
button. 3 successes.
3 successes. So now instead of a sleaze of 9, you have effectively a sleaze of 12.
Okay.
Hold up.
so-
It's 7 successes on the sleeves, and the drain resistance
Oh,
is
it's
3
3.
successes.
You're right. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Boy,
Thank you
I'm
for
glad you
catching
were
that.
with us. Oh, you're just. I love it because I'm lazy and easily distracted. So thank you. It's really really nice to have somebody.
I always
who's like,
forget
"Hey,
about the
excuse me."
drain.
Yeah, I programmed this macro and I forgot about it. So yeah, so 7 successes. So you get to your maximum. Your maximum you can be is 15.
16?
16. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with 16. Yeah.
Is it 16? I can
is
roll
now.
15. Okay.
No, it's good. 16. It doesn't matter. At this level, it's like you are extreme sleaze. And yes, your drain. You rolled 3 successes against 4, so you take 1 drain from that.
Okay. Okay, so I notated my 1 drain, and I got 5 successes on the roll to
On your big roll.
Sleaze.
Yeah. So you
Uh,
just
on
sleaze your
to-
way in. Yeah.
yeah, to do the thing,
I get.
to do the hacker voice of I'm in.
You as you start to, I mean, you're on your game, right? This is like, like I said, you've never
Yes.
had a moment of self-doubt in your life. Yep.
And what I'm trying to do here, which I neglected to tell you out loud instead of just in my head, is that I'm trying to get into the red zone and
Okay.
kind of like loop previous footage if possible.
Yep. To make yourself disappear.
And that's the priority. But if possible, I'm also trying to get into the blue zone, check out who's there, and make sure that that door is not going to set anything off, and that nobody is standing on the other side of the door in the blue zone.
So you get in there and you're just pushing buttons and flying. You're in the zone. You can see it. It's everything's coming together.
All the colors rising up. If it was like in a movie, it would be a
Yeah.
total Matrix sequence.
And
The
as that-
Wachowskis directed it.
yeah, as that's happening and it's building, you realize you're in, but there's a feel. There's a difference. It wasn't a machine that you were just fighting. There's a person. There's an actual hacker, not a technomancer, but an old school clickety 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 hacker
Oh, I love it.
in this building fighting you. So they know you're here, but it's that moment where you're like, oh, hey, they're watching me. We should stop that. And that final, you rolled 5 successes, they rolled 4. That final success is you going Control Alt F, and their screens go.
Whoop.
You haven't you were gonna loop it, but they know you're here, so you just shut it off, so they can't see in there. That's the
Funny.
one success. Yeah.
Funny would be if blue screen Windows.
Yeah, in the library, the colors in one window go from sort of soft yellow to blue as you get the blue screen.
You get the little error.
Yeah, and you hear a programmer cursing in the darkness. But
And Echo's like talking as she does this, if possible. Like she's
Telling
like,
you
"Oh,
about it,
they
yeah.
know we're
They
here."
know you're here. As that happens, and you guys are still in the light. At the end, oh, hang on, I want to get the other Calais and Neon. Neon, you just came back down the stairs, but I want to do Calais because I haven't talked to you in ages. You got the swirly finger, so you don't know what that means. You've just been told they know we're here. What do you do? I love that. The sound of possibilities. You and Sam were headed for the library. They know you're here, so there's no reason not to boldly
Yeah, I mean, at this
enter or
at
run
this
away.
point,
Your
yeah.
choice. Yeah.
We're not running away. Don't be ridiculous.
Don't say I didn't warn you. No. What do you do?
I'm going to take the mansion single-handed, and no, but once she says they know we're here, we're going in. So
So
I'm gonna make my way through.
So you throw open the doors and run into the grand salon.
I like to think I've got like an ice hammer on each hand, ready to ready to go.
Double Thor. Just you've never seen this side of Calais before. It's like someone's fucking with the library.
Echo's like, "Wow, I think I'm kind of hot right now."
And I want
Samantha,
shooting
yeah.
blast to drones, the small ones.
Perfect. So you step in, and just story-wise, I'm going to give you this. You step into the Grand Salon. You see, totally focused ahead of you is Calais, just heading for that hallway. You look around. You see 2 small drones. One of them's way over here, though, so it probably hasn't seen you. The other one's kind of over here by the doors. And you're the first one because you're paying attention to see that around this room there are 3 of the Asimo robots, the house bots, and it's freaky because there's this guy running through with ice things, and you're following him with your mask on, and they're just making sure the flowers are straight and setting a table that's already been set 100 times. They're just going through the motions.
I will go after Calais because I don't care about these robots.
Yep.
And if drone will attack us, I want to shoot
So you're just watching it.
drones.
So yeah, one of them starts to turn towards you, and you can tell that it has not seen you, but it's recognized you're there, and you don't have to roll. You just sort of look up and and it just and shatters and falls to the floor. It's a little tiny drone, right? I'm not going to make you roll. But yeah, blam! You blow that out of the air, and it's weird because it lands on the table, and one of the robots just sort of goes over and picks it up like it's the most perfect thing and perfectly normal thing in the world, and rolls over and puts it in the garbage can, and comes back and starts dusting the spot. It's like it's that creepy.
And
Mhm.
and when I will step into dining room, I want to say to that robot that you doing it, guys, better job because I see everywhere dust.
They completely ignore you, but yes, you'd give it a robot's shit. All right,
She
let's
walks
get.
in with the white glove and like just swipes it along the top.
All right, let's get the other two into this room too. Neon, it feels like it's been ages since we spoke to you.
I don't know. I want to take like his TV show about the lady who clean house and she could wear white clothes on
Yeah,
hands
yep,
and touch
yeah,
stuff like shelves
yeah.
and see gray
Just
dust.
marching, yep, marching
And I
through the
said,
building, passing
and
judgment.
I said, and I said to the robots, you guys think bad job. This
Yep,
dust is everywhere.
yep, perfect.
And then
Ah.
shut door behind me to dining room.
Oh, so I thank you for repeating it because I didn't hear. I heard it the first time, but I didn't process that you actually opened the door to the dining room and yelled at the robots in there, and then closed the door. I thought you were yelling at the ones in the grand salon, but that's even better. All
I
right,
love that.
thank you for clarifying that. Neon, it's been ages since we spoke to you. You're quick. You're super quick. What do you do? The gig is up.
Um,
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I got to cut you off because that was the bottom of the order. That's everybody got to go multiple times. But this is the first time that apparently our hacker has got to go because at this moment, Neon, just before you move, every light in the house starts to strobe. But it's not like a regular strobe that you could get used to. It's random time, timing strobes. The whole house, all the rooms that you guys are in, all the lights are doing that, and each room is differently timed. It is designed to be off-putting, and I know all of you have got fancy either eyes or equipment or goggles, so it's livable. You can function in this, but it is even with that gear, it's off-putting. These sudden changes and the it's like you can see and then you can only see in dark vision, and then you can see and then you can only see in dark vision, and it's all
That
randomly
clever little
timed.
bitch.
Thank you, Neon. In that now, what do you do?
damn it. So I'm guessing we don't know where the circuit breakers are to just shut off all of the electricity in the house.
Nope, it's not on the map.
However, I do know where our host is,
Yep.
and I do see uh there's supposed to be like a where was it? The there's supposed to be a tool to let me point places. I don't remember where it is.
Oh, just click.
I think you
Just
just
hold
long
it.
click.
Yeah, just long click.
Long click is this circle thingy.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that
this looks like a window to me over here in the
in the morning
morning
room.
room,
Yep, that's
whatever.
yep.
And that looks like a
It's actually a
straight
little door. Yep,
shot to the sitting room
yep,
where I know our person is.
yep. So you
Would
are
it be
quick.
feasible for me to jump out this window, climb into this window, and just sort of go after our host?
You know what? Um, yes, because these the morning room, the window there is a match for the sitting room, and those are both one floor up. But you are all made of springs, and you're like Tigger, right? You're like a big neon Tigger. You can bounce. So yes, I'm going to give you because it's fun. You run around through the kitchen, out the morning room, leap out the first floor window, land on the veranda all parkour style, do about 5
Yep.
big steps across there, maybe do a fancy parkour off the steps just because. And then over here, you leap up and grab the bottom of the balcony with one hand and then and pull yourself up. Is that, are you,
Yeah.
are you with me?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Perfect. As you pull up to the window and look in, the drone is in front of you going zzz, 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 still trying to back itself out of the window. And the other side of the room, just about now, is when the second round goes off, and you hear and just past your head, out the window and out into the ocean. Another round goes by. You look in, and now for the first time, you're seeing him. He's sitting in this sitting room. He can hardly stay in one piece. Like if he doesn't concentrate, one of his arms is going to fall off. He's that wasted. And he looks at you coming through the window, and all you hear is him say, "It's a god." And I'm gonna leave you there in that window.
There'll be no living with her now.
Echo,
Him.
the neon god.
So I
yeah.
guess it
Mhm.
took everything. I don't get like a little cheeky taser attack.
Yeah, why not? Why not? You leap up into that window. He's like, you're a god. He kind of starts to put the gun down. Go ahead and give me the AD roll if you got.
I can either give you this pistol macro that you made for me, or I can give you a generic D6 with a number you want me to give you.
You're basically you said taser, right? So let's use
Yeah,
pistol.
I don't have a taser macro though, so
No, let's use pistol and we'll just make it a taser.
5 successes.
5 successes. Yeah. You he's so wasted. You come up, jump in the window, he's like, a god, and then he gets tased in the face by a god. Imagine the shock in his eyes as one of the taser things hits each of his cheeks, and he just Christmas trees. You can literally see the sparks banging off of him. But behind them, he's just sort of sitting there watching them like they're fireworks. And when it stops, he's not moving, but it's not because of the tasing. He's just blown away by the moment. And that's where we'll leave you. I like that better. He's so wasted that tasing was of secondary importance in his life. Echo, you're all by yourself in the kitchen. The lights are bat 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 bat. You are in the system with the hacker. This is the moment you realize they're in the house. The call is coming from in the house. This isn't a remote hacker, because your first thought, I'm thinking, because you were told there was a remote hacker, first one is cut him off, right?
Off-site, yeah.
And it's like, there's no connection to off-site. He has to be here. What do you do?
Also, well, so okay, so that's a cool realization.
Yeah.
But also, I'm trying to keep track of. So, is there still a drone, covering the veranda? Like, did the drone just see those rad parkour moves?
Yes, and it is reporting that as we speak, because all the auto stuff happens, right?
Can I short that out so that like or somehow
Yep.
prevent the drone from reporting exactly where we are?
Yep, absolutely.
So I think that's probably just going to be is that going to be diffusion of firewall or just a roll?
Let me find you here. That is going to be again, this case would be either an attack or a sleaze again. An attack would be to try and destroy the drone or destroy the connection between the drone and the house. Sleaze would be an attempt to make it send a false image or loop the image like you were doing before. And your sleaze is still 15. It lasts for the run. So.
Yeah, my sleaze is much higher than my attack,
16,
so I'm gonna go ahead and continue to sleaze.
Yep.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna roll for trying to take care of that drone.
Yep. Trying to convince that drone that it didn't see anything.
And if I don't know if this is possible, but if I like roll high enough, I'm also going to try to, because right now I'm in like the red zone and the blue zone.
Yep.
If I roll high enough, I would like to try to take down, like continue spreading out, take down green and yellow.
Okay. Let's
Priority is yellow.
Yep. Getting the library, try to gain some control of the library. Absolutely.
Yeah, Corbin can take care of himself if I don't quite get the green one, but I want to try to keep Samantha and Calais Willow and Calais under wraps.
Yep.
If possible. Okay, so drone, yellow, green.
Gotcha.
Okay. Rolling 16.
Yep.
5 successes.
5 successes. And you're going against the same person, so it's the same number. Oh, this person is good, but they are just not quite as good as you. You're one step ahead, right? They go to lock down the system. You prevent that from happening. They see the report on their screen, but by the time because they're a slow hacker, right? They got to physically move their fingers to make the buttons work. By the time their button gets to that, there's nothing to see. You have just looped the camera. And while you can't turn the flashing lights off,
I'm not worried about the
Yep.
flashing lights.
Yep,
I'm
yep.
worried about surveillance.
Yeah. So yeah, that one's down. So that one didn't. It did see. It sent a message, but by the time he checked the message, it was deleted. You basically canceled his tweet.
We're basically flirting right now.
Yes, but yeah, this person who is in the house is just. They're good. They're just not as good as you, so far.
I have
Yep.
question.
Yep.
In that we have popcorns or not?
You'll have to go check. You're not there yet. But we're going to get the two of you there right now. Starting with, because we're going to follow the order, Calais. What are you doing? Straight down the hall?
You're muted.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yes,
Okay.
straight down the hall. And I'm assuming that I don't. Oops, hello. I'm assuming that I don't see any drones or people in this hallway. I'm gonna.
There's one
As
right
I-
outside.
There is.
As you're running past the windows, there's one out here, but it's
If you guys
an
could
outside
try
prop.
to avoid the drones, that'd be great.
there is. I mean, it's it is windows and doors
That is
along there.
that is an outside problem.
Yes.
That is an outside problem. It's an inside problem.
Calais is an inside mage.
He's an
That's
inside
outside
cat.
problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's an inside mage. That's an outside problem. So yes, tearing down
And
the
like
hall.
the good the good inside mage that I am,
Yep.
I am just tearing down this hallway, and I got the hammers up, and I am just breaking lights as I go because this flashing is annoying.
Oh, that's brilliant! I love that. The direct approach. You can't flash that motherfucker. You can't flash that one either. Just smashing the lights as it's beautiful. Yeah. So you're just little bits of ice flaking off
I
as
love
you hit
this.
the lights, and you're just. So as you go, which is perfect. So Willow, you slam the doors to the dining room, having told off the staff. You step over
I-
here, and
I
you
want-
look down the hall, and you see there goes
I want-
Calais smashing lights. What do you do?
I want go to a library through theater and
Yeah.
dining room, not hallway like Calais, because I want bite of popcorn from theater.
Okay. You would
Looks
have to
like
go
there's
into the
only
theater
one
and come
entrance
back
into the
up. But, yeah.
theater.
But I love the idea. So I'm just gonna move Calais just past the theater. So as he smashes the lights and walk past the door, you come down, step into the theater, and there's a little Asimov robot, one of the staff robots, and it's all dressed up in a tuxedo, and it's standing there with a tray, and there's a paper bag on the tray. The bag's kind of got that grease on it, the popcorn grease, and there is a bag of popcorn on the tray. It's been there a while. This isn't fresh. but it's popcorn.
I grabbed us
That's the best
bite.
kind.
Eat the stale popcorn.
and I will drink one sip of cola because always
Yeah,
there have cola.
there is. Yep, there's
And
cola
I-
there. It's flat. It's been sitting here for a while. But
And I believe I don't take whole food,
No.
just sip and bite
Yep.
and keep going.
Perfect. So a little bit of stale popcorn, a little bit of flat pop. As you turn to leave, you see on the stage there's a little poster, like they had movie nights here, and they listed what was upcoming. And the last show that happened in this theater was Home Alone. Private
would
joke
take-
amongst the party.
I will take poster as memory or to sell on
Yeah.
online.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I love it. It's in a frame, and it's the original movie, the original big movie poster. So yeah, you guys are raiding a place, and Willow's just like, oh, that's memorabilia.
And I will sell like this way worth a lot money.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and because you're in the theater, the flashing lights in here, the screen is flashing too. So it's also so you got that on one wall. So that's the background that you did all of that too. Okay, perfect. Now it's the hacker.
I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm saying it's worth a lot because how many years
Oh,
was
yeah.
when Home Alone?
Yeah, it's like 2060 right now. So this is like
And
this is-
and after the destroyed world.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Somehow this poster survived the 7 tsunamis that washed through Vancouver. Ah.
Siosa said Home Alone 7, Kevin the cyber zombie.
Also, just above
Yeah.
game, leaving DNA traces all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Scream.
Doesn't
Internal
matter.
scream.
Yeah. It's
Anyway,
Anyway.
moving on.
So at this moment, like I like the thought that at least Echo and probably the rest of you know by now, there's somebody, they know you're here and somebody's fucking with you, right? Somebody's playing with you. The lights have been flashing weirdly. They continue to flash in that weird pattern, but now heavy metal, like AC/DC, just blasting through the house, and it is not synced to the lights. But it's going to make it, if you guys didn't have it, and I'm glad somebody said it earlier, you guys have got sub vocal communication. If you didn't have it, it would be very hard listening, because this house, and you realize this now, all of you, no matter where you are, this house is wired for sound. Every room you're in is just, even the hallway that you guys are in has got speakers.
Is it extra loud for the theater for poor Willow?
It's extra loud everywhere. Like, it's painfully loud. This is not intended to be enjoyable music. This is part of this guy putting you off, right? Or this person putting you off. But that's all
I
they
think
do. Yeah.
I want to use some cyber headphones, something, because
Yeah.
cyberpunk is loud with cars
Oh yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So I want turn on.
I guess yeah, that's a good point actually. Almost all of you would have some form. I'm just going to say all of you have some form of either earplugs or earphones or noise canceling headphones, you know. And yeah, those engage. And again, any normal human would have been like on the floor crawling around just with the flashing lights. With this extra added volume of sound, this is kind of people breaking levels of bad stuff piling on without ever doing any physical damage to you. But you guys keep going because you are who you are.
I hope it's not music like Friday or something like that.
No, I said heavy metal. I said AC/DC. Somebody said that was was it Master of Puppets? Is that what?
Master of Puppets by Metallica. In my head, that's just like
we can
the
say
quintessential.
It. Yeah, we can say it, but we can't even say 3 of the words in a row, or the fuckers will sue us. They're famously big for suing people for using their lyrics. But
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, well, you know.
it's okay. It's in our heads. They can't sue us for what's happening in our heads. And
Yet.
that brings us back to the top of the hour, so to speak. Neon, you are perched in the window. You and the drone. I'll let you push the drone aside, like as a zero action. It takes no effort. And sitting across from you, he's he's in full worship mode now. He's looking at you, and he's just beatific. There's the word. How often do you get to use that word? He is just enamored of you. He is in his head. You are a god, and he has just met you. It's like DMT. That's that my head. That's what he's basically on. So he's experiencing you and your inner godness. What do you do?
Uh, I guess the gun is the gun still in this guy's hand?
Yes, but he's dropped it to the like the he's sitting in a big armchair and he's kind of dropped it like he's just forgot his arm existed. So it's just sort of sitting on the arm of the chair, pointing off into the. I was going to say the corner, but there's no real corners in this room. It's pointed off towards the master bedroom.
I guess I want to take the gun and not just take the bullets out, but if it's a revolver, I want to take the spinny thing the bullets go into.
Yep.
Because I imagine ammo is easy enough to replace, but a spare part would be more difficult.
Yep.
Even once if this guy comes down from his high and comes back to his senses.
I'd love it because the old revolvers actually do come apart, and so we'll make this a classic old school revolver. And you just walk over and take it from his hand, and he says, "Whoa!" And then you take it apart, and he's like, "Oh shit!" Like, he's just watching it like it's the most amazing thing ever. And he couldn't. You look at him for a second. He couldn't put this thing back together for love nor money. There's no way he's got the mental capacity to turn this back into a gun. And and then he starts reaching out for you, trying to touch you, but he keeps missing. Like his depth perception's all fucked up. But he's trying to. You're shiny, shiny god. And at this point, I'm going to give you now. You've got a chance to look around the room now that he's disarmed. Uh, there are old school filing cabinets in here. There's a desk. It's a true sitting room. It's like the dull yellow lights, and there's no computer screens in sight. It's like there's a blotter on the table and everything. Like everything else in this place, it seems to be strictly for show, but that's what it shows. But you have found a room with potential document in it.
Mm.
And I'm just gonna because they're taking the gun apart, we're gonna use that as your action if that's okay, and we're gonna just zip through
Okay.
everybody else. Okay.
Okay.
Echo, you and your friend are like like flirting over here. What do you do next?
I the player had to take a second because it is wildly wholesome the way that Neon is handling this guy.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
this is the sweetest thing.
Yeah. This is why I wanted you guys in this game because this is not how you play Shadowrun, and I love it.
It's great. Okay.
I mean, you took away our ability to kill people.
Yes, I did. Yep. Because I knew it wouldn't affect you guys. If I'm completely honest, I did that because I knew you guys were all smart enough to do non-lethal stuff.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Go.
I'm I'm dropping the blue. I don't care about blue anymore.
Yep.
Now that my peeps are out of blue.
Yep.
Rather than wasting any time with like moving zones myself,
Yep.
I'm going to is there any way I can shut down like the music, the lights? Like can I like I kind of want to flip the station to something else and then
Yep.
sync the lights if possible.
That I'm going to need an attack for because now you're trying to change something. You're not just trying to sneak by security. So
Right.
you can do your other spell to reduce their firewall.
I can click a different button.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do diffusion of firewall.
Yep.
Um,
This will reduce their
Okay.
firewall by that amount.
so when I click it, it asks me for defender's willpower plus firewall. What is that?
9.
9. So I have 5 successes.
Actually, diffusion up the top, you got 3 successes. The defender got 1, so your net
Wait.
is 2, and then the drain at the bottom was 5
Oh,
successes.
that is drain. I was even looking for that. I was
It's
like, okay,
3
where's
levels
drain?
this time. So,
Oh my god. Okay.
So yeah, you generated 3 successes. The defender generated 1. So your net, you got 2 successes. So
Okay.
you reduced their 9 down to a 7.
Okay.
That's what you have to beat with an attack roll now. But yeah, you take no drain because you got 5 successes.
No drain. Okay.
The drain
All right.
was only 4. So
All right. And so,
now roll your attack.
let me roll. So that's gonna be.
This is the one you're not as good at because you're better at. Your attack is 8,
Okay.
and you're rolling against. I'm rolling 7 in defense.
2 successes.
Oh.
That's not as great a roll.
Oh.
So we matched.
They only kept up with you. Oh, this is perfect. You said you wanted to change channels. What do you change it to? You start this off. It's right now. It's playing Metallica. Yep.
So I want to kind of describe what I'm trying to do because I had kind of 3 things in mind. I don't think I'll get to do the 3rd thing.
Yep.
But like, change the channel.
Yep.
Sync the lights. I did want to put up like a vintage cartoon of like Wile E. Coyote, like, and the Roadrunner. The part where the Roadrunner like comes back after Wile E. Coyote has like fallen off a cliff or whatever. The Roadrunner popping back in, sticking out their tongue, and then running away.
Yep. Yep.
I wanted to do that as my 3rd thing, so that's probably not going to happen.
Okay.
But so
the
the first thing was changing the music to like.
To what?
Like I'm thinking like Daft Punk, like.
Okay. So you switched to Daft Punk, yeah.
I don't know, like Technologic seems apropos. So
you change it to that.
Yeah.
It's there for a split second. They change
and
it.
then the lights.
No, they change it to something else. They're chasing you. Last time, they weren't keeping up. This time they are. So you change it to Daft Punk. They change it to Led Zeppelin. You set the lights so they match Led Zeppelin, and your lights in your room in the keep area of where you are all go out. So the rest of the house is synced, but you're standing in the dark. The third success, you try to put Wile E. Coyote et al. Up on all the screens in the house. You miss, you miss by 1 keystroke, and then you just as you're turning away, going shit, I didn't. You see they add the missing stroke and hit enter, so that it is up. But they're working. They're playing the game with you now. So now now you guys are listening to Led Zeppelin. It's got to be Stairway to Heaven, right? It has to be. Stairway to Heaven, plus the lights are now going. They're moving with the sound. So now it's cinematic instead of awkward.
Yeah, the mood just got a little more intimate.
Echo, you're standing in the dark. The only light is the screen that you're hacking and the glow behind your glasses, like just of watching what's going on. So that's you in the darkness. Yeah, let's do this. Calais, to the scream, the opening scream. Ah! I can't do it. I heard it live. I got to see Robert Plant live. I just about peed when he hit that, because that's of course how they started the concert. He just comes out, and he's been 20 years. This was in the 90s, so it's been 20 years since he smoked dope every day. So when he howled, like the rafters of the arena shook. It was just, I just about cried. But to that background, in just the best sound system in the world, now it's all cool. You were smashing lights, but now they're in sync. Do you keep smashing lights? That's my first question.
Yes, I keep smashing lights.
I like the idea that you're smashing them now.
I'm
to the music,
100%.
though.
I am 100% walking to the beat and then smashing to the beat. Absolutely, no idea.
Oh, it's like Loki coming down the hall. You get to the doors of the library. How do you make your entrance? It's just double doors. They're not locked. They're inside doors. They're just 2 big heavy doors with big brass handles on them.
Oh, I mean, I just like throw them open and storm through. I mean, I just
Yep. You step into the room, and I'm gonna quickly say what you see, and then we'll get Willow up here too. The library isn't a book library; it's a music library.
and I start cursing.
I figured you might. But it's like generations. There's DVDs, there's video discs, there's like all the way back to vinyl 45s, there's old record players. It's, yeah, sorry, I knew what you were expecting. And yeah, I was like, oh, I, part of tonight I was thinking, should I just put the books back in? I was like, no, I'm not gonna. It's a
I don't know
music
why
and
I
history.
didn't expect this. It's a fucking recording studio. Of
Everything
course
else
it's a
about this
music
place
library.
is, yeah. But sitting at one of the tables, with big goggles on, like VR goggles, and with a deck in front of them that looks like melted glass. The buttons are in weird places, and their hands just sort of sit on it, and you can see the fingers sort of twitching. Uh, it's a hacker, and he it's a weird thing because he looks up at you with the goggles, but he clearly can't see you through the goggles. And you see the little camera on his machine goes and goes where he's looking. Uh, Echo, you're muted. Samantha, what you were following, right?
Yeah,
So
I will.
you finish your popcorn, you finish your snack, you come through the door, you look in, and that's what you see in front of you. And at the far end of the house, you hear Echo screaming in the darkness.
I
Apparently,
I want use my blast to shoot camera. Looking
just
hacker.
at that wow. Okay. Yeah. That's enough. There's no defense. I mean, it's a little camera sitting on a table. You're not going to miss. I just wanted to make sure you didn't roll zero successes. So, yeah, you turn around and fire your stun bolt. What does it look like? Is it colored? Is it just a little? What does it look like?
Just like just like fireball,
Oh,
like
just a
just
little.
yellow just.
Okay.
Uh,
So this little mote of fire goes zing across the room and hits the camera, and it. But as you're watching that, the hacker sitting there looking at you reacts as though it's coming right at him. So it's like, ah, and he throws his head to the side. The camera blows up, and he's now sort of on his side, shaking his head. You shot him in the face, even though he moved. So there's some real weird cognitive dissonance going on with him right now. And at that instant, the lights come back on in the red zone, and the music volume comes down a notch to the regular maximum, and the lights dim just a tiny bit, and there's just the sort of everything just comes down one notch. And at that moment, oh wait a minute, I still got an action from Calais. I stopped you before you acted so we could let Samantha in. So the camera's shattered. The guy sitting at the table sort of off to the side like this, clearly discombobulated. What do you do?
Is his like the melted glass deck thing he had, is it still like sitting there on a table or something?
Yep. Yeah, only the camera got hit.
I throw a hammer at it.
You just across the room. Okay.
I
Yep.
want to just fucking obliterate it.
Give me your roll. I think if you, yeah, you've got a roll
I've
for
got
throw.
yes, I've got
Fling
where is it?
thing. Yep, 3 successes. Again, it's not moving. He's not he's not there. Um, it hits, smashes, it shatters into a bunch. It looks like when it breaks, it's like almost like jelly on the inside. It was squishy. It was a Sandbender's. Sorry, Echo. Or sorry, Glory. It was a beautiful Sandbender's handmade deck, and he just smashed the fuck out of it with ice. You don't use them anyway. You're a technomancer. Uh, it shatters. At that point, you can see the glasses he's wearing go black on the inside. He can't see anything anymore, and he starts trying to claw at them to get them off, the music stops completely. The lights stop completely, by which I mean the whole place goes dark, but you guys can all see in the dark. And this guy who's now almost falling over onto the floor, trying to pull off his glasses, uh, starts yelling, "Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I don't get paid enough! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I don't get paid enough!" And now we're going to stop there. That was his turn. Yep.
There is a way us to tee him up. Do
Oh,
not
yes.
stand up.
Yep. You can tie him up, but we're going to do one more round because we haven't yet got the thing. Echo, you're muted.
I've been muted because I'm screaming over here.
Okay.
Well, so like I think first Echo is extremely like disoriented, like
Yep.
like the lights go down or whatever, and she's like, "Wait, I didn't do that.
Yep.
What just happened?"
And then they
What
come
just-
back
and
up
then,
for
like,
a second, and then they go off completely. The whole house is black.
Yeah, so she's like, "Oh, they physically got him. That's cheating."
And yeah, you're still hooked into the system, and you're like, but he's gone. His connection's broken. It's only the house that's left. Only the house defense that's left. But
Stop! That's my new boyfriend. Why are you tying him up? We've been through the foreplay.
I just imagine the sound of her heels or
You can
coming
hear her,
down the hallway while
marching.
you're screaming at
Don't
them.
you hurt my new boyfriend.
What are you doing?
Meanwhile, we haven't quite resolved this yet because we have, and yes, one more thing about the library: no sign of storage areas, no safes, no bookcases, things like that. Which brings us to Neon. The stoned Adams family is sitting in the chair still. He's given everything that's going on. He's forgotten all of that because he's looked down and seen the leather pattern in the arm of his chair, and he's now tracing that with one finger, like he's discovering the Nile. Like he's gone.
Well,
He's even forgotten there's a god in the room. What do you do?
even if he remembers I'm there and tries to stop me, I don't think he's got the strength.
He couldn't
So
stand up right
Corbin's
now.
just
Yep.
going to go through the office for these documents, I guess.
Yep. Corbin, you find a bunch of cash cards, like 1,000 credit cards, a whole ton of them. There's probably 20 grand in here. But they weren't on the menu. You do find a whole drawer of documents. They're all in these Jura envelopes, and you know from previous experience, unless you've got the code to open them and the right beeper, you can burn this thing, you can strike it, you can shoot it, you ain't getting in. But you flip through them and you find the one that you're looking for with that 256-digit identifying number on it. And you pull it out, and you can tell that there's only one sheet of paper inside it. There's also jewelry, phones, Rolexes. I mean, you are quite possibly for the first time in your life standing in a room where everything is worth more than what you own. Like each individual thing is more than you've ever had, including the $5,000 and $10,000 or credits that you've had just recently. What do you do?
I guess over whatever we have for group chat. Guys, how do you guys feel about making this look like a standard robbery?
I'm in.
If we take a lot, they won't know what we're looking for.
Oh, brilliant logic. Yep. Load up the backpack and go.
And-
Yeah.
And Samantha will ask, do you have any bracelets or rings?
I love this new side of Samantha / Willow. Neon, your sister just asked you that over the headset, and yeah, you look over into the master bedroom, and there's a whole like jewelry display. It's not even a jewelry box. There's a whole display, and it's all like gold. You can tell it's the luster, right?
Like actual gold,
shiny.
not just
Like not just actual gold, but like 24 karat sort of. Even the earrings are heavy, kind of gold.
Yep, got you covered.
And you just start
Thanks.
you start
Thanks,
shoveling. Yeah,
Neon.
Yeah,
get
I do close the office drawers though to make it look like I wasn't there.
yep.
And I guess even though my character model has fingerless gloves, he would totally be
Oh yeah, you guys.
covered up
Yeah,
with
you
this.
guys are pros. You would have covered yourselves. So yeah, you just start pillaging, and I like the idea. Do you take a couple of other documents too to cover the which one you actually took? I like that idea. That was
Yes,
Kelly's.
even
Yeah,
though we
yeah,
can't really do anything about it except for the one.
yeah.
We just kind of cover the tracks.
Okay, so you're loading up. The two in the library are tying up the hacker. Oh, Echo! Oh, Echo! You saw what they're doing to your new
Right.
friend. What do you do?
One more
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
When we tied up the tracker, I want to look through library and see if there is cartoon music.
Yep. Oh, oh, yes, I love it. And yes, there would be. They're exactly that kind of person. There is an old reel to reel, the big reels with the tape on it, of Mel Blanc doing rude outtakes of Bugs Bunny, is what you find.
No,
Oh
I would like
no.
Like stuff that would never go out. It was just like they were sitting around one afternoon, had a couple too many drinks in them, and let Bugs Bunny out a little bit with the rude on. Yeah, drunk bugs. So yes, you find that.
also one more thing.
Mhm.
When we be returning, I want to destroy DNA in the
Oh yeah, yeah,
get back
yeah,
and
yeah. We'll take that as read. That's easy enough to do. So with that, you guys are tying them up. Echo, what do you do? Mission's basically done. They're tying up your new friend at the end of the hall. Did yeah.
But there's still like the house defense, right? The automated defenses, the drones, stuff like
oh,
that.
It went down when his laptop went, or when his sandbenders got shattered.
Oh,
It went
tragedy.
it went down. The system went down, and because he was in control at the time, the automated stuff is in backup mode. So it's not a big it's not it's there's no alarms and stuff going off right now.
Okay. Yeah, so Echo's sort of like it's kind of like when you've been playing like a game and you've been like deeply auto hyper focused on like a
Yep.
game for like the last 12 hours
Yes.
and you like kind of like shut down the game and kind of pull yourself out of it like what
Yep.
year is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's she's kind of a little bit like okay, all right, okay. Ugh. And she's kind of over their stuff. Like she didn't actually go storming down the hall to
No.
like get
Yeah.
mad at them.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, where is everybody? Where are we? Security's hella down. Does anybody need help? Like she's trying to check in like
Yeah.
who does anyone need help? Do we need an exit strategy? Like what do you guys need? And does anyone answer her?
nothing.
We're good. We're good.
I think we're
I
good
could
down
use
here.
I could use an extra pair of hands to grab stuff.
On my way.
So,
Because
She's
I
gonna
do
like
notice that there's a like a his and her setup in this
yep.
master bedroom area over here.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So there's more to pillage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there is. You look into those. As you get up in that direction, we'll move you over there. Neon, as you're cruising through there, you see that his bath and his shower and all that stuff that gets used on a regular basis. There's like you can like there's stubble in the sink, and there's stuff. The mirrors aren't clean.
ew.
Um, her bathroom and closet area seems to be for guests. There's sort of like
No.
there's shampoo and towels, and there's no buddy. There's no one person who is there. They're not a couple. It's him and whoever, right? So you're picking through
I
there.
just kind of figured it would be converted into a play
His
area,
and his.
shall we say?
Yeah, his and his, yeah.
Yeah, she sort of like kind of does that thing where she like hops up on a counter and like slides on her side over to the other
Yep.
side of the counter and like
Yep.
zooms in like
When
here
you
I
get,
am.
I forgot one thing. When you get in the master bedroom, I'm going to presume that Neon has looked in but not actually been in. So when you walk into the master bedroom, Echo, the bed is magnetic. It's floating. It's not on the floor. It's not hanging from the ceiling. It's not attached to anything. And if you bump it, it kind of moves a little bit and then centers again. It's floating magnetically above the floor, and it's only
Is there
like
anything under it?
it's only a couple of inches thick, and it's just basically like a futon. You bend down and look underneath. I was going to say magazines, but that would be like 50 years too late. What is taped to the bottom? Yeah, because you looked. What's taped to the bottom of the bed is a
Whatever it is, I'm taking it.
yeah. It's basically like a ownership. It's the what's the word? It's not ownership of a house. It's not lease.
Deed?
The
The
deed.
deed?
It's the deed
The
to
deed
this
to the
castle.
house
Yes.
is under the bed
Yes. Where else would you keep it?
instead of in one of the expensive lock boxes in the
Yes.
next room. It's under the
Yes.
bed.
Yes.
Well, I said it already. I'm whatever it is. I'm
Yep.
taking it. Those
You
to
got the
like
deed. Oh, I need to make my notes here because you got the deed. You got Rude Bugs Bunny. Um, you got
Jewelry.
jewelry, 24 karat. I said it. And you took the chips too, right? The money.
And,
Yeah,
So
basically.
we'll
Let's
call
see.
that $20,000.
said-
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you
Yep.
said Rolexes.
Oh yeah, and Rolex. Yep. And
Jewelry, Rolexes, a couple
Yep.
extra of those rights documents to some
Yep.
random artists.
Yep. I love it.
powers of attorney.
Yep. So you guys
Probably.
got that. You got the deed. You've got all that good stuff.
Jesus
you're-
Christ.
As you're packing it all up, Corbin, or sorry, Calais, I think you're the only one that hasn't pillaged anything yet. Was there anything you would like to take from the library? Just to fit in.
We could have taken the deck if you hadn't smashed it.
Also, you forget poster.
Oh, right. I
Calais-
forgot. Right. Yeah. Thank you. The poster.
Hashtag still bitter.
Yeah. God, what did I do?
Calais,
Yeah.
Calais is well, it hasn't happened yet, but he's so confused as to why Echo is not talking to him now because he thinks he did a good thing.
Yeah.
'cause-
Yep. Stop the nasty hacker. Yeah.
I don't think she knows yet, so I
Yeah.
think she's gonna be like, "Excuse me, you saw what? You did what?" Like I
When you
assume
tell
they'll
her
like, be
later,
sitting
yeah.
over drinks
Yeah.
after the run.
You should have seen his
Okay,
computer.
Callie's
It was all
100%.
yeah. Yeah.
Callie is 100% like the like the puppy that thinks they're so proud of himself and then why mad?
Yeah.
Why mad?
Yep.
Like the puppy that brings like the intimate toy out of the bedroom,
Yes.
like thinking
Yeah.
he's playing
100
fetch.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But
love
yes,
it.
Callie is snatching anything that looks valuable,
Okay.
I can imagine
rare and wonderful
that
things out of here. Sorry.
I can imagine Kari could took bike or something in Paris.
If I could come up with a reason, he just bought one though, so we're not going to give him a bike. But
Also, how will we get
Oh.
it back to the mainland?
Calais,
What?
Is there any chance? And feel free to say no, and I'll come up with something else. Is there any chance that Calais has a green thumb and or likes plants?
Yes.
Okay.
That
I asked
what would fit
because
with him?
because attached to the library it says, if you look at the lines there, it says terrace with arbor. So
Ooh.
You open the sliding doors and look out onto this little deck, and it's protected, and it's very much like
I smashed that deck too. Sorry.
yeah. it's it's very much designed to replace the original sort of West Coast feel and atmosphere. So it's kind of muggy and dark, and there's moss on the fake cedar trees. And then sitting on a little metal table, it's only about sort of 2 feet tall, 60 centimeters tall, is a bonsai orange tree. The oranges are only like an inch around, full grown, but it's a genetically modified or it's an orange bonsai tree that is priceless. I know
Sounds like
it's
it's mine now.
yeah, and it's just in
I bet
its
I
own
can
little
put a
plot.
price
Yeah,
on it.
yeah, I bet you can. But yeah, so an orange bonsai. I just like the idea of just little tiny oranges. And you peel it and peel it and peel it, and there's about that much left, just enough to put on the end of your tongue and melt. It's utterly pointless but stunningly beautiful. It's kind of suits this house. So with that, you finish your missions. By the time you clank back down the stairs to the beach where your boat is, you are like every Dungeons and Dragons party ever, because the GM is ignoring your encumbrance as you head down the stairs with pictures and jewelry and just armloads of stuff. You get back to the beach and you push the button, and the boat turns back from a rock into a boat. And you climb in, and it starts its pre programmed way back to Vancouver, back to the sprawl. It takes you to a quiet beach in a dark part of town. You see the lights go out as you approach, so somebody's still helping, probably the electric paladin as you come back. It pulls up on the beach, you get out and stretch your legs, and the boat turns itself into a rock and just sits there again. What do you do?
Let's go to Corbin bike
Yeah.
with our stuff.
Yeah. Is everybody heading home?
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to strap this bonsai onto the back of my new bike.
Yeah. Oh, up under the windscreen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Echo's like, do you want me to carry that for you? I can help.
On the bus?
Where everybody
What's
can
it-
see
what
it.
So,
If there's room, I will offer Echo a ride home too.
Of course there is. Yep. Little flip up seat in the back.
As we're driving, I'll tell her about the.
Oh yes,
smash.
I love that. Halfway home, he tells you, "Oh, by the way," and yeah, he perfectly describes a sandbender, so one of a kind, handmade, top of the line hacking computer that you don't need because you're a technomancer, but still, was so pretty. And so yeah, you get the last half of the ride, Calais. You're proudly telling the story, and suddenly Echo just starts banging their head against your back.
Just like
no.
Just like
I'm just so happy that
Callie.
I got to help. I got to help because
Yeah.
he was messing with the lights and the music, and I got to
Yeah.
help stop it. So happy.
And just one real quick note: you guys hid your faces while you were in there, so nobody saw you. Even though there was one survivor was too high to know, but the hacker, you left him there. He's not going to report you, and if he did, he didn't see anything anyway. So, and all of his systems are down and crashed, so you don't have to worry about security.
Echo's like, Callie, never change, but like, please don't do that again. You did a good job, buddy.
Keep the nice thing.
Like, it's already done, so like, she's not gonna like yell at him about it, but she's just sort of like patting him, like, good job, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. So, with that, the four of you head on your way. As you get home, Neon and Samantha, as you pull up, because you're in the bike with sidecar, right?
Yes.
So as you pull up in front of your place, Willow, Sam, you get a message on your phone, not Neon, just you. And when you open it, it's just a picture of a wolf.
I want to ask, we get your salary for mission when we return it
Yes,
or
yeah,
not?
yeah. Well, you'll as soon as you get that as soon as you give the paladin the document. So let's fast forward that he meets you somewhere. He meets you when you get off the boat. That makes sense. He knows where he was having you land there anyway. So you give him that doc, or no, because you guys were going to release the document, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, it was like a time bomb situation. We
Yeah.
would
Well, that's
give the paladin the document so we would get paid our
yep,
20K each,
yep,
and then Echo
Basically, as
was
soon as
going to
we
make
got
it.
it,
yeah,
yeah, basically as soon as we got it, we like made a copy, took a picture of it, and Echo's gonna like release it online
right. Okay,
after we get our
And make
stuff.
it look like it was like a petty revenge thing from
perfect.
someone in that house.
Right. Okay.
If I can't have this,
So
nobody can. Or
so short version is then yes, you've got your 20K, Samantha. Yes, plus whatever you stole.
Uh,
And you get this
yeah,
message. It's just a picture of a wolf. That's the thumbnail. You have to click it to open it.
I click.
And the wolf in
Curious.
the picture turns and looks at you and opens their mouth, and inside you can see an address that's just around the corner.
I
Then the
got
mouth
that
closes. Do you say
very
anything to Neon?
slowly. No, because it's my animal,
Yeah.
German
Neon,
animal.
you've
And,
you've seen sorry to interrupt. I just want to say, Neon,
and
you've seen this before. Like you've seen Samantha when she goes shaman mode. Maybe you even call it going feral. That's just the thought I had. All of a sudden, Samantha gets this message, and then just it's just magic. Just starts to hum, and she starts to walk away. Samantha, do
I
you say
mean,
anything, or Neon, do you do anything?
I just, I just keep going very slowly
Yep.
and curious.
Okay. Neon,
remember to watch your back. I mean, it
beautiful.
grates on him to let her go walking around alone in the middle of the night, but he
Yours,
does know that she's been working on her magic with somebody, and that's not something he can help her with, so he kind of has to let her go.
you're a wonderful player for coming up with a reason for letting her go. I really appreciate that.
I will say that I will right back. And like I showed him with hand, like, wait for me.
Yep. And you step around the corner, and at the end of a short alleyway, there's a real wolf standing in the darkness, looking at you. You can see the light reflecting off of their eyes. They give you that head shake, like "follow me," and then turn and walk down another alley.
I go after him
You follow down
and
that alley.
say,
Yeah.
and say, keep, wait for me and keep going.
You get down to that corner and you turn, and you see the wolf walking away from you up the alley, but they start to change as they go. First, they stand up and they're walking on their hind feet, and then they start to change shape. The tail starts to disappear, the cloak or the coat starts to turn into like a jacket, and it turns into a person walking up the alley. They turn over
And,
and look over their shoulder, and they've still got the eyes of a wolf, and they give you the finger. Come, come. Now they're speaking.
and I will say, who are you? And like, security got that.
Yeah.
Like,
You start to
but
guard yourself. Yeah. Behind them, a Bugatti limousine pulls up. This is a car that's worth more than most people. It's probably worth almost as much as the mansion you were just in. Just the car. And it's silent, and it just pulls up and stops. The back door opens from the inside, and this lady that you see now turns to face you fully in the front, and she grins and she says, "I'm," and she sits back into the car, and you see she stops talking, and from the other side, you know how there's bench seats, there's seats both ways in the back of a limousine. She gets in and sits in the back. In the front seat, the person leans forward, and you recognize them from 50 album covers over 30 years. It's Rez from Low Res, and he's grinning at you, and he says, "The idol would like to have a word."
And I will very slowly secure seat to that car.
You step in and sit next to the idol in the back seat. You look across at him, and that's Rez. That's like the most famous musician in the freaking world sitting right there. The door closes of its own accord and the vehicle starts to drive, but it's so smooth you don't even feel it start. It's just you look out and you're moving. And you turn to look at the idol, and the wolf eyes are still there, and when you make contact, it's like a, a tidal wave of memories that aren't yours. It's running across the plain chasing deer. It's sneaking through a forest, running down an elk. It's a group of you rolling in the dust and the fresh grown grass in the spring, just enjoying being wolves. Just scene after scene after scene, forcing your way through a snowstorm with it sticking in your fur and having to shake your whiskers free. The pads of your feet getting cold in the snow. It's that real, and it's that you're there. And when you pop back, you blink, and sitting in front of you, still with the eyes of a wolf, is the most beautiful human being you've ever seen. Every time you blink, they look slightly different, slightly better, slightly just every time you look at them, it changes. And you see exactly what you want to see. And it's only at this moment that you look down and you see she's not bending the seat. There's no physical presence there. And Rez takes off his sunglasses and hands them to you and says, "These will probably help." Do you put them on?
Yes. And
Yep.
I would also ask, where you guys taking me?
And you slide the glasses on and you look over and you don't see her at all. What you see looks like a giant thermos. It's almost a meter tall and it's about like 20 centimeters across. And you can see steam coming off of it slightly. It's a superconducting computer. It's not a person at all. And when you pull the glasses down, there she is again. And as you pull the glasses down to do that check, Rez sort of reaches over and takes them from you. And he says, "It's probably best to talk to her when you can't see what I see." And he puts the glasses back on. So now you're sitting there looking at her again. And she says, "To answer your question, I need your help." And she, yep,
And what about the rest of my group?
"I need them too, but I need them in a different place and at a different time. Things are coming to a head." And Rez is just grinning. You leave the cheap part of town. You start heading up into the hills where the mansions are, the ones that make the one that you just raided look like street, street vendors. You're going up into the places where the multi-billionaires live, and you keep going up and up and up and past bigger and bigger mansions and more security as you go. There's drones flying above drones, like there's this, it's like heading into a military zone. And
I
it,
think, I think also she should be out of signal with contacting people.
when you look at your
Bec-
phone, it's blanked. Yes. And as you do, thank you, she looks at you and says, "Oh, um, please do send one message to at least your brother, but then we're going to get you a new phone because that one's not very secure." So as you drive up towards the top of the hill, what do you what do you do?
I would just say, don't worry about me. Soon I return.
Okay. We're going to get Neon's answer to that next week. But as that happens, you send that message, you hit enter, and Rez reaches over for your phone and he hands you a new one. He says, "This one only connects to us."
And I will ask, why only you guys and not even my brother?
We need them somewhere else.
What if they will worry?
Oh, I'm sure they will. But that's why we asked you to send the message. They're professionals. Anything else you'd like to add? You pull through the gates of the biggest,
I
most
say
outrageous
alright.
man.
Alright, because I know that I can now fight.
Yep.
I can just jump out car.
Yep. The gates open in what appears to be a wall of forest. It didn't even look like there's a building there. And these gates slide open, the car drifts through, and the gates close behind you. You look ahead of you, it's like a Roman villa on top of this mountain. It's out of place, it's massive, and you know damn well you can't see it from the air. This place is hidden by the strongest of magics and the best of technologies. This is Rez's house. And as you pull up the drive, we're going to drop the curtain on tonight. I wanted to say right away, the cast did not know this was going to happen except for myself and Janet. Janet, as a player, is not going to be able to be here for a couple of weeks. So we've done this in the plot. It's perfect timing because it moves the plot along exactly as I needed it to be done. But we didn't tell you, and you may hate me in Discord for as many hours as it takes you to get over it. But with that, we will drop the curtain on this evening. Thank you to all my players. I'm going to let one of them boil here for a minute. I'm going to start with everybody else. I'm going to start with Brandon, actually. Thank you so much, Brandon. I love. I've seen you play for years, so tonight I saw it. I saw the moment. I felt the moment when you said, "Fuck this, let's go." And you stopped worrying about anything and you just turned it up to 12 and you broke the thing and you broke the lights and it was epic. And that is why I wanted you in this game. Thank you.
Well, thank you for getting me in this game.
You are very welcome. It was a joy to watch you play. It always is. And I wanted to share that with everybody else. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go to Deku next. I took away your sister and I'm sorry.
He's probably gonna get in touch with Smoke and start losing his mind after that.
Oh yeah, yep, absolutely, yep. There's even though she told you she's fine, I expect nothing else but a rescue mission to be launched. So yes, and thank you for playing Neon again. As Glory said earlier, the most unique street samurai ever. You didn't lay a finger on his stonedness. I mean, you tased him, but you know that you didn't commit massive violence against him. And at the same time, I will say I'm surprised that you took all the money in the gold. I'm surprised.
I mean, we're still criminals.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Like,
yep. And that's why
we
I
can
put.
pretend
That's why I
at
put that
being
bait there.
decent
Yeah.
people all we want, but
Yeah.
we're still criminals,
That's,
and we got to make a living somehow.
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with padding your own
And
padding your own allowance.
yeah,
I'm
because go ahead.
I'm also curious how Neon will react when he see Samantha at the end.
Yes, because yes, they're coming back for the finale, so we'll get them back for that weekend. But yes, so I want to thank you very very much, Deku, for playing a character. Again, this is the second time in a row, 2 games in a row, you've played way out of your comfort zone, and I appreciate the heck out of that. And I really really like how you made Street Samurai your own. That's a really unique version of the class. So thank you very much for
I'm
that.
trying.
You are kicking butt, and I appreciate it. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get yelled at. Hi, Glory. Thank you for playing Echo. We tied up your boyfriend. We broke your computer. Um, we took away your shaman. Thank you.
Me screaming over here about how like that's fucking shady. They're being shady. Why are you going? What are you? What? And then you were like, Janet was in on it, and I'm like, betrayal. I love every single one of these characters. Like, I am fascinated by every single other person in this party. I'm like, these are. I'm over here trying to keep up.
Yep. And you guys are so original and so creative, and like
I'm
that was a
curious.
really traditional Shadowrun run, and you guys did it in the least traditional way possible with the
Yeah,
accompaniment of rock and roll. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm curious if Echo, when she see Samantha, she would scream at her what you did.
I suspect, I don't know for sure because I can't quite see the future, but I suspect it's going to be one of those moments where she's like shaking her by the shoulders, like, you fucking idiot, and then like hugging her and being
Yeah.
like, I'm so glad you're here, and then like shake by the shoulders, like, I can't believe you did that. I'm so glad you're back.
That brings us around to Janet. Thank you for tonight. It was a lot of fun going all the way through tonight, knowing what we were going to do at the end. And I was watching them. They didn't see it coming at all. I'm really super happy. So thank you for being part of that. And I really appreciate you taking the time to be here tonight and all the previous nights. I know you tried really hard to be here every time, and we're going to have you back for the finale. So we've got that to look forward to. And honestly, it's only going to be probably 3 weeks from now, as if everything goes right. So I heard you yelling from the other room. I'm not surprised. But with that, thank you for being with us as often as you have been. I love the way you went out tonight. We got to see Samantha at her wisecracking smartass best, and Willow just striding against the world, and then also embracing that shamanism at the end, following your totem unquestionably into the darkness. Beautiful moment. And quick jump back. Thank you to Deku for realizing that I wanted to split you up and coming up with a brilliant in game reason to let me do it. I appreciate that more than you can imagine, because you could have easily gone, fuck that, I'm following her, she's my sister. And I appreciate that very, very much.
Like, I've been thinking about it in the weeks we've been off. Like, as much as Corbin would want to help Samantha throughout her life with her magic,
Yeah.
he's not magic.
Yes.
So the minute somebody comes along that's like, hey, honey, here's how we do it,
Yeah.
he
Exactly.
kind of has to let Sam go and be her
Yeah.
own person because
Yeah.
she is growing up. As much as he just wants to keep her the little itty bitty baby that he's known since
Our little baby
the
getting so
wave.
big.
Yeah, she is. And
Yeah,
sometimes
Corbin
you
is
gotta let
have-
baby birds fly the nest.
best
Yeah.
brother ever, man. Best brother
You
It's a
ever.
have-
baby bird. I love that.
you
Yeah.
have no idea that to my brother, to me think you're a baby, to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So
So,
Yeah.
so Kevin, thank you so much. When you started to describe the neighborhood, like you described the car and you described even starting with the wolf, like, and describing the scenes, like the snow on the fur and rolling around, like every word of those descriptions was so powerful. Like, you have this wonderful ability to just kind of transmit what you're seeing in your head over to my head. Like I could
Thank
see
you.
everything that you were describing, and you do that consistently, without kind of laying it on us, like, and pushing
Yeah.
the characters aside. You have this wonderful ability to just sort of lay this scenery behind your characters, but make it so incredibly vivid. And you are so wonderful at putting us into positions that play to each of our strengths, and occasionally giving us challenges that are very, very tailored to everybody's weaknesses. And I just really love how you balance that and your descriptions. And you are just such a talented storyteller that I really, really appreciate being in this game. I usually don't do games on Friday night. I do like my Friday nights are usually mine, but I will
Yeah.
do it every time when you ask me to. And
Wow.
you are just such a master storyteller, and I really, really appreciate you bringing us into this world.
Thank you. Thank you. That means a tremendous amount. Whew. I'm all aflutter.
Also thank you for respect my ideas, like with kidnapping and don't telling.
Yeah. Well, it's I always say yes. Glory just went through an improv class. It's the most important thing they teach you in that class, and it's the best advice I can give to any GM that wants to be a good GM. Say yes to your players' ideas and figure it out later. Just say yes, and you'll get great players because they want to come back and play with you. So
It's not like the G-Master I had
I
in the
know.
past.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I will take. I know who you're talking about, and I will take that as an extreme compliment. But before we get going, I want to say the rest of my thank yous because I want to thank all the people in chat. I got kind of sucked into the game tonight. I didn't. I hardly looked down at all, but you guys were obviously keeping yourselves amused. Thank you all for being there. Thank you for your input. I really appreciate it. I've said it 1,000 times. I like being watched when I do this. I love playing this game, but I like it even more knowing somebody's watching. So thank you for that. If you're watching the VOD, and this show does surprisingly well on the VOD views, considering it's not like D&D, um, thank you. I do see that number every time I download the videos to put them on YouTube. I do see the number, and that's where we're getting the vast majority of our views is on VOD. So I haven't met most of you because there's more of you watching than there are active in our chat. So thank you. Welcome. Come and join us. Look us up, Dirty 20 Gaming, and join the fun. One more group of people, the YouTube people. If you made it all the way to here, please hit the buttons. We're going to presume you liked it, so give me a thumb in the nicest possible way. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see me. If you want to see more of us, I run one game a week, but we've got multiple games a week with multiple GMs. Honestly, that makes me really proud. We're not a one-trick pony here. Everybody gets to do what they want to do. But with that, and with a deep bow of thanks and respect to Janet for joining us in this game, we'll see you in a couple weeks when we bring it all to an end. But thank you all. And until next time, and every time, please be nice to each other.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good
Good night.
night.
Right.